Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you the Class Enrollees report in ClassJuggler, one of the go-to and most important reports you'll use on a regular basis. This report will create a list of enrollees for a selected class or for a group of classes within a specific date range. This feature has recently been updated with the ability to now compare the actual enroll date of the student to the date range provided. Before we get started, let's talk about one special consideration for this report to keep in mind. If you are a mobile business and are using the mobile class settings and preferences, some of your classes may be identified as contract or center paid and will produce different results in this report. If reporting across several months, the simple attendance enrollment totals will be included for each class where entries exist. In the unlikely case the class also includes regular enrollees, the totals of the enrollments will be misleading, as the regularly enrolled students are not totaled across months. Only one student enrollment count is included for any student enrolled during the reporting period. Also important to note, when running the report as a CSV format, simple attendance totals are not available. There are several ways to run this report by selecting different reporting types. Let's go to our reports from our main blue menu and class reports from the purple sidebar menu, and then the class enrollees. The first report type option reports enrollment a specific selected class. So I am going to keep it in a PDF format and click on select, and I'm going to select my Gymnastics 3 class. And I also want to include the option to show tuition amounts for each student. So I will click on that option and generate the report. Once the report has been generated, I can see all the students who are enrolled in this class along with their tuition amounts and other information. The second way I can run this report is by selecting one of the 4 class status options I'm interested in. I can choose either all active classes, all active in progress classes, all expired classes, or all canceled classes. For this example, I'm going to choose all active classes. And again, I'm going to keep it in a PDF format and show tuition. And then I'm going to generate the report. In this report, I can also see the enrollees for all my active classes. And it's showing me each class on each day. Third way is to a selected class choose dates, active or expired classes choose dates, or canceled classes choose dates. If you choose either the active or expired classes choose dates or the canceled classes choose dates, an additional option will be displayed allowing you to tell the report how to use the date range for selecting enrollees. The 2 ways you can run the report using either of these options are the first way is where the students enrolled in the classes that were in progress within the date range. This option is going to look at the students who were actively enrolled at any time during the date range you provide. The second option is students whose actual enrollment date is between the date range that you provide and class dates are ignored. This option is going to look at the actual date the student was first enrolled in the class and see if that enrollment date falls within the date range you provide. These 2 methods of running the Class Enrollees report can help better target which students will appear in your report, depending on how you want to look at their enrollments. You can also influence which students appear on this report by choosing to include dropped students in the report. For my first example, I'm going to go back to the selected class, choose dates. I'm going to leave it in a PDF format. I'm going to keep my Gymnastics 3 class, and I am going to put a date range of August 1st, 2019 through today's date. Okay, I'm going to continue to show the tuition amounts, and I also want to hide the contact information column for each student. And I'm going to generate this report. I'm seeing all my enrollees with their information during that date range of August 1st through today's date. The second and third options using the third method is to select active or expired classes choose dates or cancel classes choose dates as your report type. I'm going to go ahead and choose the active or expired class choose dates, and I'm going to first run this report with the first option of students enrolled in classes that were in progress within the date range. I'm going to go to an older date. I'm going to put in August 1st of 2018, and I'm going to go through November 30th of 2018. I'm going to keep all my other options the same, and I'm going to generate this report. Before we look at this report, I'm going to run this report again using the second option, enrollee date type, or students whose actual enrollment date is between the date range and class dates are ignored. And I'm going to go ahead and generate the report. So when we compare these two reports, my first report, what that is looking at, it shows me all the students who were actively enrolled at any time during the date range that I picked. This means that the student may not have actually enrolled during this date range, but was active in a class during this range. And the second report, it's showing the students who actually enrolled in the class during the date range. And this report may not show all the students enrolled in a particular class during the date range if they enrolled prior to or after my date range. So that's how these two reports will differ. So today we've talked about the class enrollees report and how this report can show you the students who are or were enrolled in specific classes. This report can also show you the specific date a student actually enrolled in a class within a specified date range, which could be especially useful when searching for enrollment information.